So how did Megan and I meet? Well, it's kind of a weird story, but it's a fun one.
Zack and I actually met at a Switchfoot concert.
We decided to get VIP tickets for this concert so we could go, meet the bands.
We got there before the concert and met the band, listened to their sound check, got to get our picture with them, and in line for the picture, we met these two guys behind us, and they were talking about football.
We started talking to Megan and her sister a little bit.
We just started talking, nothing serious, just in passing. And then we got our picture with the band and we moved on.
At that point I figured, I've probably lost my opportunity to talk to this girl and I'm probably not ever going to see her again.
And then at the concert, the same guys were standing behind us.
I prayed to God, I'm like, give me an opportunity to talk to her. And so just a few minutes later, Danny, my friend, he decided he had to go to the bathroom. And at just about the same time, Megan's sister Stacy decided she needed to go to the bathroom as well. And so that was my golden opportunity and I took full advantage of it. And I started talking to Megan and we ended up talking.
We started talking to them, figuring out what they did for a living, and they learned more about us. And it really wasn't anything special in my eyes. I love meeting people at concerts.
That night, when we left, I didn't know if I was ever going to see Megan again, but I sent her a Facebook friend request, and 2 days later I decided to message her on Facebook.
He asked if I would like to go out sometime, and I was open to it, so I said yes. I knew Zack was the one during one of our conversations one night.
She started crying and she asked me not to go.
I started crying.
She said that she didn't want me to go because I was the only thing that made her happy.
He decided that he was going to stay on the phone.
And that's when I knew she was the one.
And it just meant a lot to me. And I knew that he was going to be one of those kind of people who sticks with you when things aren't awesome.
My favorite memory with Megan is from Halloween. She came and helped out at Trunk or Treat at my church, and it was a big event. We had thousands of people come to it. It was a really cool night. We went and got our pictures done in the photo booth, and we went on a hayride together under the stars, and then that was the night that we first kissed. It was a great night.
My favorite memory of Zack so far is the night that he proposed. He seemed very nervous.
It was 2 days before Christmas and I wanted to do something really special for her. I really wanted to surprise her. But as soon as I met up with her that night, I noticed that her fingernails were freshly painted, which told me that she had probably figured out she was going to be taking pictures of a ring on her finger that night.
I knew something was up. So we ended up coming here to this park. He actually took me on a carriage ride. They picked us up over there, drove us around.
The carriage stopped halfway through the night. And I got out and, I looked into her eyes.
He asked me if I'd known how long he'd been praying for me, which, oh my gosh, our parents were behind us. And that was cute because they asked us to move closer so they could hear us.
And I got down on one knee. I asked her to marry me and she said, absolutely. So what's so unique about Megan is that she is the awesome combination of being incredibly smart and genuine, hilariously funny, and super hot.
The most unique thing about Zack is there's just these two opposites. Like, he's funny, but he can be serious at the same time. And he can switch between the two really easily. And he's also super sweet, but he also makes fun and teases me. So there's just this wonderful mix of all of these qualities, and I feel like he's just the perfect combination of all of those things mixed up into one.
So as far as Megan and I having kids, I know I definitely want to be a dad. She really wants to be a mom.
I would like kids for sure.
It'll be a few years, so calm down, Mom. I know I would like to have 2 kids.
I am pushing for 3, maybe more. Who knows?
I know Megan would probably never want to stop having kids.
All the kids.
So we'll see where we end up.
When I dream of a future with Zack, I see us being able to serve in the church.
I just want to do, whatever we can for God and in ministry to have the biggest impact on as many people as we can.
Definitely opening our home to people and being able to minister to them and build relationships.
I am most looking forward to looking into Megan's eyes and pledging the rest of my life to her.
During the ceremony, I'm most anticipating looking into Zack's eyes and pledging my life and everything that I have to him. I think that's going to be really special.